Good morning. We're going to be looking at Unit 1, Lesson 9, and we are getting into subtraction. So we are going to look at different ways to subtract across zeros. There are many different ways, but we're just going to show you one way. So we're going to actually skip all the way down to number 7 and look at that. I'm going to bring this up. Scroll down so we just see number 7. So we're looking at 634 minus 256. So we're looking at 634 minus 256. And if you look at the numbers, you'll notice that the bottom number, according to the ones place value, the bottom number, their ones place value, is larger than the top number. And the same goes for the tens place. It's larger than the tens place, but the hundreds place is actually larger. So in order to subtract, we need to ungroup. So if we ungroup the 6 and take 100 from that, this becomes 500. Remember, this is in the hundreds place, so this becomes a 500. And then we give that to the tens place, and we now have 13, but then we need to borrow one from the 13, and that becomes 12. We end up giving that to the 14. So as you ungroup, remember you're giving the next one to the number to the right. And so 14 minus 6, you can now take 6 away from 14 and you get 8. And you can now take 5 away from 12, which is 7, and you can take 2 away from 5, which is 3. So that's looking at ungrouping without zeros. And now let's take a look at number 8. And number 8 says 800 minus 691. Sorry about my 9. So if you look again at the bottom number has larger digits in the ones and tens place than it does in the top number. So in order to subtract, you're going to have to borrow or ungroup all the way from the hundreds place. So if we borrow 100 from the 8, we now have 7 hundreds, and we can give that to the tens place. But now we still have a problem. We still don't have enough in the ones place. So we have to ungroup again and take 1 from the tens place and now give it to the ones place. Now if you look at the numbers, you have 7, 9, and 10, and you should be able to subtract the numbers underneath it. So 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. And 7 minus 6 is 1. So your answer to 800 minus 691 is 109. Now I'm going to have you try a few on your own.